It's almost sunrise and I've been in Edinburgh for the last week or so. I figured I'd come back here to Aberdour to see how the fulmars are doing. I came here last year, catch up with a friend of mine, Ewan, and we did a video here photographing the fulmars at sunrise. I was hoping for a nice sunrise today as well, but it looks very, very clouded to the east, although a bit higher up. I don't know if you can see that. The sun will probably poke through, but it's fairly still water. It's quite nice, and it's good to be back here. It's just a flock of pigeons that are coming out from these rocks here, from the cliffs. I came here yesterday just to check it out, and the fulmars are all here again. I think there's 9 pairs, which I have to check the video. I can't remember if that photo I had last year as well, but I think they've been fairly consistent year on year, and it's not a big place for them. It's a fairly small cliff, and that seems to be their kind of carrying capacity here. It's such a nice and still morning, and they're just flying really low over the water, touching one of their wingtips almost along the water. So I'm going to try and get some photos of that. I want to try and get down low here and lie down. There's other stuff that could come floating by that I might get some photos of as well. So just see what we get. Just enjoy the morning. Now, last time I was here, I was kind of sitting on the rocks, just capturing flight, just capturing the fulmars that came into land and in flight. Now this time, I want to try and get low down like I am now and capture flight shots just over the surface of the water. That's the main image that I'm going for this morning. There's a little bit of cracks in the clouds in the back here, so hopefully that can create for a bit of colourful background. Just by being this low as well means that other birds can come in close. They don't see me as a threat. So it's still a bit dark yet, so I'm just going for silhouette images just now. You can actually see the sun come up just behind a little island here. So this morning I've really been focusing on shooting into the sun. Unfortunately, early in the day though, the sun just about came through the clouds. But it did allow me to experiment a little bit, trying to get a low angle flight shot of the fulmars flying in front of where the brighter sun was. And every now and then get some oyster catchers fly by, some gulls and other things. But after the sun started going higher up, and it was behind this thin bit of cloud, I came up further here. So I have the cliff on the side of me here and the sun in front of that. And then I've really been trying to capture, I've been just putting my ISO all the way down, really high shutter speed, and just trying to capture fulmars as they come in to land on the cliffs with the sun in behind. And sometimes even trying to get the fulmar inside the sun. And I think I got it a couple of times, but I'll have to check out the images afterwards. But it's so much fun and it's so actiony, but it's really cool to be out here. It's just, you just fly back and forth. They don't really care about me whatsoever. I'm not disturbing them. I just get to kind of watch from the sideline, but still be very close to them without actually having to put any effort into hiding or anything like that. They just feel so safe. And partly because of that, I mean, they nest on these cliff faces, but it's quite open, it's quite exposed. But they have this defense that they spit out this kind of stomach oil on anything that usually it's other birds that will maybe mob them or something like that. They will spit that out on them, and it sticks to their can stick to their feather and plumage, and it actually makes them less waterproof, so water resistance. The water just doesn't come off them anymore, so it actually sticks to them, and it can actually really damage birds when they get hit by this secretion that they spit out. So they actually feel quite safe because they're quite hardcore, and they can do some real damage to anything that tries to get too close to them. So that's probably why that's why I think anyways that I can be this close and I don't disturb them, because they're not afraid of me. They can just spit at me if they wanted to. It's just really cool to photograph in backlit like this. As you see, it's really bright now. The sun has come a bit higher, so I'm gonna stop photographing backlit and I'm gonna try and go for frontlit images instead. I'll probably try and go down here again, and I can see some of these fulmars that are kind of circling, so they're coming out here. And if you see this one behind me now, no, I can't see it in the camera, so you probably can't see it. But it's doing the circle here, and the sun is lighting it up quite nicely. So if I go below the cliffs where they are and photograph them kind of front lit instead, I can give me another look. And that's really what I try to do as much as possible when I'm out. I'm just trying to experiment with different looks. I don't want to just capture a bird in one way. I want to try and figure out as many different creative ways as I can to capture the birds. And today I've already had a good start. So getting some front lit images of these guys in flight as well would really just be the top of it, and really make this morning all come together. So just grab my stuff and head back down. I think the water is coming in now. The tide is coming in, so I gotta watch a little bit out for that. Other than that, this is just such a nice, quiet, wind still morning. Love being out here by the sea then. It's good to be back. I used to live in this village here for over 2 years, and this is where I kind of started getting more serious about photography. And I would pretty much walk down either here to the fulmars or other things in the area daily and just photograph them. Anyways, let's head down. I'm going to stop vlogging now because these rocks are treacherous. I don't want to drop my gear. They're so noisy. So amazing. They're just constantly going at it, like pecking at each other. And this is such a nice morning. Now some cloud is coming in, so the light is actually really good still. I'm gonna keep shooting a bit, but that's probably it for this video though. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And do check out the video that I did last year coming here, catching up with my friend Ewan, and we kind of tested. I show his shots along with my shots. He was using a mirrorless camera and I was using my Canon 7D2, and just kind of seeing, I think we got fairly similar images to be fair, but and we just focused really on capturing birds in flight. So it's quite a good one, and it's I'll put a link to it somewhere above here and below in the description, so do check that out. It's quite a good one. I really enjoyed that. This has been an amazing morning, and today I've really just been experimenting different things, trying to get down low, trying to get the sun in the background while the birds are flying and landing on the cliffs. And I just really enjoyed it. It's been a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed already, my name is Espen and this channel is all about wildlife photography. I've also set up a Patreon site now, and this is more dedicated towards improving as a wildlife photographer, really aimed at the beginner to intermediate photographers. That I think I can help with that. So I'll put a link to it below. Do check it out if you're interested, and until next time, I'll see you then.